That was 13.8.
Oh, not quite as much as me.
Not as much as you, that one, no.
I've recorded that.
You did.
Morning, y'all. Right, it's my last day today at TPI. So I thought we'd do a video which will help a lot of you who obviously don't get the opportunity, including me, to spend your days every day or your practice time at a place like TPI. So let's head over there, just explain to you what it's all about if you're not sure what it is already, and how you can get the benefits of what you can't do there because you can't go there, maybe at home. Right, so let's talk about practice. So I'm on the skills green here at TPI Oceanside, and this is probably one of the best practice areas I've ever seen for pitching and chipping. So you give me any time on this green and I am going to practice, I am going to invent, I am going to challenge myself and have fun. Because the chips are intricate and quite tough, and I'm going to vary lengths of targets, which is going to vary my creativity. So all this is really doing is making it easier for me to really clearly see landing spots, heights needed to stop, rollouts, those kind of ideas. Good shot, Mark. Thanks, Mark. Good shot, Mark. Thanks, Mark. Average to poor shot, Mark. Try harder, Mark. But what if I've only got, say, this stretch of grass? So my imagination's going to be pulled on more now, but I can practice those things. I can practice landing spot. There's a cut of grass that I can try and land that ball on. I can try and run that ball up to that cut of grass by going in a little bit lower. I can try and land it on that cut of grass with height. Those 3 chips I hit there, this basic bit of grass, are the same as what I hit to the best skills green in the world. I'd rather have the skills green, but if I haven't, and you're really keen to still improve, which obviously lots of you are, your imagination shouldn't be stopping you from working out how to make that happen. Let's say you haven't got any grass. I've done this in the past before I had my green out the back in my garden. I'd do it chipping onto a sofa, and I'd try and lob one onto a cushion. I'd try and one landing lower into that cushion. I'd try with different lofts. You know, I would do basically what I do on the best facilities I can get on, even when I can't get on them. There's excuses and barriers that we can create, and some barriers are physically there, but if you try hard enough, we can jump over them. Right, next place we're going. Oh God, please help me, please help me. Right, I'm at TPI and I'm in the gym, my favourite place. But this time, so Dave's not here, we're going to be talking with lovely Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee.
Hello, Mark. Nice to see you.
And you again. So you were part of the last screening that we did.
I was indeed.
You were in the background taking all your little famous notes,
all
the Crossfield files. So I've got a pocket full of excuses, which I will unload on you at the appropriate times. So we're going to see where I am, what I've done, what I haven't done, and where I can go forward. Yeah. So kind of ties into today's video. Obviously this is off course. This is all stuff that I could do, you know, in my bedroom, in my office, in the living room, in the kitchen, and have been doing, and possibly not enough. But let's see where I am. I think it ties in well for today's video. Okay. A little easier, yeah. Not much though.
And you are simply just going to bend over and touch your toes. And we're just going to extend this leg out into my hand. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up.
Is that a joke?
And we're just going to hold it there.
Yeah. For a couple of minutes.
For a couple of minutes. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. Yeah. What I want to know from you is, where are you feeling this right now? What muscles are working for you?
Left. Maybe top of my leg.
So your quad?
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
Really in my groin as well, maybe.
Okay.
Up in here. Hamstring's the one at the back, isn't it?
It is indeed.
A little bit there.
Anything in the lower back?
No.
Anything in the butt cheek?
Well, I feel like they have to engage, but I don't feel like they're like it's my
dominant.
It's this leg that's going to want to go. Can you stop, please?
Which it quite clearly
yeah.
Good. Go down. And come back up.
So that makes it easier.
Yeah.
It's giving me stability.
So we're going to go fists between knees to
Yeah.
start with.
Yeah.
And you're going to roll to the outsides, insides, outsides, insides. We're going to keep that movement going, and then we're just going to cross our hands over our chest whilst we keep moving the feet to the outsides and the insides. Insides.
Can they come apart? People can roll that way, can they? So inside, like, they have to come apart, do they? Oh, I'm not getting this one.
No. Now cross the arms over your chest. Now try and do it. And just let whatever happens happen.
But my knee shouldn't be moving.
Not really.
So, but my foot's on the ground. So, yeah, nothing's happening there, is it?
Let's watch me do it.
So, yeah, no, that's not me. That's just not me. Have I not even got that joint or something? It just feels like a dance move that I can't do. Does that make sense? But
Yeah.
it's not. It's a physical thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big golf thing too.
Great. Love this one. That's shocking.
This is how
Am I just not getting that? I feel like it'd be easier in my shoes. But I guess I would be
That's
cheating
why I
by
made
not.
you shoes
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not moving them at all.
Your left one is wiggling.
So basically, you're going like that.
But look how much your knee moves.
Yeah, and then
Yeah. So you're talking about your knees hurting you through the golf swing.
because they're not doing anything.
Right leg now. We know we have a limited internal rotation.
Limited this way,
Limited
that way.
ability to move. That poor knee is taking a big toll.
Yeah, and it's telling me that.
Yeah. So we need to fix ankles and hip. So it's one of those cases that like the hip's the one causing the pain.
Yeah.
But it's not the.
It's not the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to fix this,
Yeah.
we need to go above and below right now.
Yeah.
So
That
that's
was-
a cool one, right?
That was rubbish, that one.
That was 13.8.
Oh, not quite as much as me. I
Not as
think.
much as you, that one, no.
I've recorded that.
You did. And I was going.
Yeah. That might be the intro of the video.
Yeah.
So what was I last time?
You were 13 feet last time on the chest pass, which is the push.
Okay, and what am I now?
16 feet.
Wow, so that is an increase, isn't it?
It is. It is.
And that's going to be a combination. That test is using overall body. That's kind of using a bit of everything, is it?
Well, if you think about the way you do it,
Yeah.
yes, you are using a little bit. You're sat down. So you're grounded in terms of your feet being on the floor
Yeah.
and stuff. But you're using all the push strength that you possibly have is what you're using.
Which will come from everywhere, glutes to ankles to everything. It's coming up through and off
comes
you
up
go.
through and off you go.
Well, that's pleasing.
So
That's
from
what
an
I-
exercise standpoint, what you've been doing since you left me last time, I was just taking you through movements that were just going to unlock what was already inside you.
Yeah.
So we didn't do any specific strength or power stuff for the push movement, but we did a lot of mobility and stability work for your upper body. So all you've just shown is you had that 16 feet inside you the whole time.
Yeah.
You just didn't know how to use it last time.
Absolutely, yeah. Because
So-
what was my vertical jump as well?
Your
Did
vertical
that
jump-
change or not?
It did. It increased. It was 15.4 last time, and it's 15.5 this time.
Okay, so it's a fraction
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
And then just remind us, like your high-speed swingers are going to be up in 24s, though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
24s and above, yeah.
So there's plenty more work for that. But I mean, I know I'm never
We'll
gonna
get
there. Yeah,
We
absolutely.
will, come on, we'll get there. But what I do like is how close the numbers are. So the 15.5 and the 16, pretty much the same number.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in terms of overall power, you're not leaping ahead in one now.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
much more
Yeah.
closer. So that's another good thing.
fun day at TPI. Really hot. It's so hard to kind of keep your energy levels going when it's that hot. It was a fun day as well, watching loads of TS project testing and other interesting testing, which you might see videos in the future. Stay posted. But I'm traveling tomorrow, so obviously impossible for me to practice. So maybe a good chance to finish this video and talk a bit more about how you can practice when you can't practice. For now, that's where I'm going, in there. Right, next thing you can do if you can't practice but you want to practice. These things are great for practicing. Mirror work is absolutely just such a strong way of practicing. I did loads growing up. It allows you to create mental images in your head. So just think of some ideas that you're working on. Let's say you're working on setup. I can look in the mirror, see where my shoulders are in relationship to my hips, if I'm working on tilts, if I'm working on open or closed kind of ideas. So moving my shoulders, watch myself set up. Posture ideas, so I can see if my back is straightening, bum out, bum in, those kind of ideas. Wrist angle ideas. If I'm thinking about things like trail shoulder rotation, I can see how much I'm rotating or not, much clearer when it's reflected back to me. If I want to think about wrist angles, I can think about the way my wrist is working with trail shoulder rotations. It doesn't matter what you're working on. Even things of looking what your hand, your grip looks like, so down here and reflected back. If arms want to be in different places. Of course, mirror reflection work. I have massive successes. I do it in lessons with people in getting them to change. Sustaining that change is up to them to then go and do that mirror work. But in the session, you can see instant changes in their understanding. It's like showing them in a camera, but it's instant. There's not that delay of hit, walk over, have a look, then back. It's just straight away. You can see what a feeling actually looks and feels like compared to what it looks like in your head when you can't see it. Mirror work. When you're traveling, in the office, at home, anything like that, it's priceless. Do it and relate it to whatever your swing ideas are at the minute.
Right, time to head to LAX airport, going to meet the family. Come on, here's Bruce.
Right, I've arrived. It's 2 AM in the morning, and if you come into Florida, do not hire a car off 6th. They're a joke. This was unbelievably difficult to pick up, and they weren't even on site, which was disappointing. Anyway, wrapping up. If you you can't practice, but you want to practice. Really, the moral is, I think my TPI stuff sums it up. If you really want to do it, you'll find a way. You'll make time. And you can be as creative and clever as you want. Something big, then I don't know what it was. Even on the plane coming over here to Florida, I was moving my ankles around trying to do that exercise that Kaylee was showing me that I couldn't do. When I was, in the office, I'll be doing that, and my other exercises, practice swinging when I can. Even just picking my putter up I've got my putting green, but when I didn't, and just swinging it around made a difference. It's nothing replaces playing, but if you want to keep it up between sessions, you can. You just got to knock those fake hurdles that we put in kind of our own way down and just get them out of the way and just make the time. Right, I'm going to spend some time with my family. See you all later.